Good morning guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're over in Mazar-i-Sharif, Afghanistan. They brought us breakfast over here at, we're staying in this hotel. This is the 4th tallest building in all of Mazar-i-Sharif, but also the safest area because we're over close to the government buildings. But they brought us breakfast at 6 a.m. and as thoughtful as it is, it's very, very hard bread. The tea is actually pretty good. People drink a lot of tea here, and I still have yet to discover what that is. But I didn't really want to test it out. But they brought us breakfast at 6 a.m. Because that seems to be the normal amount of time here. We were talking with some more people last night. After the update last night, Shubham and I got a little bit more spooked, or it felt a little bit more serious, because they were telling us if you're going to go outside at all, if you're going to leave this compound, because there's like people with machine guns sitting outside, which is very normal in Afghanistan. They said that if you're going to leave, you'd leave like earliest to 6 a.m. and then by 5 o'clock you have to be back in the compound. After 5 o'clock things get sketchy, things get dangerous, kidnappings happen, that kind of stuff. So now we have just a few hours, and we don't really have that much to do today, but just like every country, when you enter every country, there's some basic things that you need to do. You need to get a SIM card, you need to get some cash, and we're going to see if we can get some local clothes as well. But we're going to see how much we can knock out, but most importantly as well, we're going with one of our friends, but Shubham and I are going to go kind of scout it around and see if we feel safe enough here, because right now we don't really feel safe, which is sad but true. So we'll go check it out, and we'll go from there. Very, very rainy day here in Afghanistan. Okay, so we're just getting some money. The official rate right now is $1 equals like 77 Afghani is what they're called. It's like an Americani. But now we're gonna go see if we can find our SIM card. Things seem better in the morning. I think it's always scarier when you show up at the night and you don't know what's going on, you don't know what to expect. So I guess there's not as much military that I'm seeing today, which I guess is a good sign or a bad sign. But things seem to be going okay so far. Supposedly, it's really difficult to get SIM cards here as a foreigner. Also, all these guys that keep walking by, they're looking at me. But because who likes cameras in Afghanistan? But trying to hide in the corner to film. But so when we entered here, we're actually in the upstairs. We're in the management level because we entered in and just like a 50-person waiting queue. Everybody with their turbans and their official clothes. We walked in, they look at us just like, whoa. And so the security guys and the managers, they took us and they're like, okay, bring you upstairs. That's like the foreigner's privilege. So they're checking our passports right now, and they have to do a whole bunch of bureaucracy for all of our passports just to give us the passport. So we've been waiting here like 20 minutes or something, but it seems to be going in a good direction. It's like a normal day in Afghanistan, like extreme traffic, but also you can see the police walking around there, just checking out vehicles. Okay, so we got our SIM cards now, but it's going to take about an hour for them to update. They're a little bit more expensive than I imagined. So just getting the SIM card itself is 50 cents, which is okay. But the internet package, I can show you the sheet later, but it was like, it was really expensive. It was like $10 for like 8 gigabytes, or no. Yeah, that sounds about right. But that's a lot more than like places like India. Like you can get like for $1 or $2 like unlimited. And it's also much cheaper than the United States. The United States is like $80 for unlimited. But anyway, so as we were leaving, they were so kind to give us some umbrellas. Typical Afghan hospitality. But so now we're heading off to the market to go and see if we can get some local clothes, and then we're gonna get them tailored so we can get them back by tonight, and they should look perfect. But you know, wherever we're going around, wherever we're going around, like in that shop, as we come back down into the main floor where everybody sees us, yeah, like I said earlier, there's like 30 people there, or like 20, 30 people, and everybody looks different though. Like there's different types of Afghani dress, and you know, they all stare at me. Maybe it's just because, you know, white person, or maybe they're staring at Shubham because he's an Indian person, but they just stare at you just because you're not from here, and you can't help but think, like, I tried my best to avoid being racist or anything, or like stereotyping, because you know, we have a saying in the United States that a bad saying from like 50 years ago. We say that I stereotype because it's quicker, or because it's like it's more accurate, it's just faster. You know, you just get right to it. And I guess the same thing kind of applies here. That I don't want to stereotype them, but it's quicker, and most of the time probably is accurate here because the Taliban is alive all over here. So even though we're in the city right now, we're trying our best. We're trying our best just to stay in the city proper, because when we get to the exits on the outer sides of the cities, yes, there are checkpoints, but the Taliban is about 15 kilometers away in each direction. So we're like on this sole little island that's safe. So it's a really weird feeling to, like, if I kept driving on the road, it went like 20 minutes, I'd be in Taliban territory. So I guess Mazar-i-Sharif, they say is safe. They say it's safe, but of course, you know, you can't stop them from coming in. And so we were talking to some guys last night that were saying, like, yes, Mazar-i-Sharif technically is a safe, sheltered city, but there are Taliban here. They know that there's Taliban here, and they personally know people that are Taliban. So, like I said, I stereotype because it's easier and quicker, because it probably is accurate in a lot of cases here. So, okay, now we're going to the bazaar to go see if we can get our local clothes, like I said. Again, this is another thing that causes me concern, because there are a lot of bombings that happen all throughout Afghanistan, and all the local people just say that, like, yeah, it's just a part of life. That's not very consoling to hear that. Like, oh, you can be bombed anytime, and just be okay with it. So, but I don't want to be okay with it, because I don't want to die this week. But they were saying that just here in Mazar-i-Sharif is noted to be usually like the safest city in Afghanistan, but they had a bombing 8 days ago, where I think they say just one guy died, and the last bombing before that was 2 weeks before that. As opposed to in Kabul there's bombings 4 or 5 times every day, and I'd say almost all the times that those happen, they're in crowded places, obviously, especially in bazaars. So that's why I'm really concerned. But you know, I think if you just try to watch out, and just make sure you're not being followed or any of that kind of stuff. But let's go see what the bazaar is like. So right away after walking in, like literally walking right into the market, we met someone. I was like, hey, welcome, you know, we're like tourists. They're so welcome. They're saying, hey, you know, come to my shop, come get some tea and everything. So, actually, you know, I thought that we were going to be shopping for a dress for Shubham. It looked good on him, you know. Very eye-catching, which eye-catching is a great thing in Afghanistan. It's like a multi-layer facility. 5 floors, underground and everything. Yeah, good luck. My question is, I'm just trying to pick a color that like wouldn't stick out so much. I guess I didn't, you know, I was expecting that it'd be like this one where you pick something like that, but it's very easy here. Just pick your whole color. So I wanted to get blue, but I think blue will stick out too much here. It's sad when you have so many opportunities. You can make something really cool, but also I want to make something cool that won't stick out. So let's go with
I'm getting this color, madam.
You're going with this color?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want some that's like gonna stick out?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a nice color.
I'm trying to pick my colors. I like something. I like the blue. The blue matches my eyes better. So this one, I like this one. So this one's a little too light, too gray. I think I'm gonna go with this color. A full body size of that might be good. And Shubham is going for his Easter egg color. He's fitting for Easter. Thank you guys. From the fabric store, gonna get our clothes made now.
BBC
BBC News.
In the United States, it's very uncommon to get clothes made like this.
What's your name?
Luke. برو سعید دیگه. کدام شدی است؟
Thank you guys. Thank you. They're saying that it's very uncommon to get this. Wait, my turn to film. It's very it's uncommon to get custom, like the regular made clothes made off the rack. Like almost everybody here does the same thing like this. They get the fabric, you bring it to a tailor, and you get it custom made, which I think is really nice. Like it's the way clothes used to be made, like 200 years ago. Like if you wanted to get clothes, it would all be custom made, which I think is really good. So okay, so they said come back at 6, which is in an amazing 4 hours. 4 hours is really quick. You would never be able to get that in the United States. So I'm looking forward to it. It should be cool. Okay, so now we're looking for the other essential part of the outfit, the traditional Afghan outfits, to have the shoes. So since I have like a dark blue one, the rule is dark blue, you get dark brown. So I want like dark brown, like slippers, kind of like this. So let's see if they have them in my size. Shubham was saying, how long are they going to last?
4 days.
Shubham said they're not going to last long. I said as long as they last 4 days, that's all we need. They're actually really comfortable. Yeah, I think they're a real winner. Yeah.
कितने का है?
ठीक है. Khubas?
Alias. Khubas alias.
Okay. Okay, so we got the shoes now. Both Shubham and I got our shoes that will match our outfits. And it was 3,000 for both, which is like $40 or so. So $20 per shoes, which is pretty okay. But of course here, they'll you know, I'm telling everybody, you know, here I'm from Canada. I'm from the US-Canada borderlands. I tell them from Canada, and everybody's first response is, take me to Canada, bring me to Canada. So I just tell them, hey, just hop in the luggage, you can come along. Okay, thank you guys, thank you so much.
Welcome.